I've actually been looking at solar myself probably for close to 40 years. I was working for Xcel Energy as an operations coordinator. And I was working with a lot of their solar people on their big solar gardens that they're building. And so in the meantime, while I'm writing switch plans to switch these things on and off and whatever, how the solar gardens or the solar panels now have improved vastly. And the dollars wise, it was way cheaper than it was back in those old days. And so we started talking to different solar groups. 3 of them were kind of wishy-washy as far as how they wanted to do it. 2 of them, besides Wolf River, actually came out and looked the house over and kind of said how they were going to do it. But Wolf River just had a really good plan, and that's what finally got us to go over the edge. And all of the prelim stuff up until when they installed it was pretty smooth. I mean, they covered all of our questions we had about various, just how things were going to work and where they were going to put it and where they were going to run everything inside the house over to the panel and out into that. And so they were really good about it. But what was really funny was last year when they put that in, we had no snow all winter long. Not a thing. The day they're coming to do this, we get 8 inches of super sloppy, wet snow. And I'm like, see how good these guys are. Well, they got here and they started shoveling off the roof, and and it was pretty cold that day, but they kept at it and did a really good job. They cleaned up after themselves. I go around my yard and check things out quite a bit after people have been working here. And so they kept it really clean, and they did a really nice looking job on all the stuff on the north side of the house. So for me, what I think for how a business should handle themselves and all of everything they've said that I've asked about and that they've told me up front has been the truth. And the only one that they missed on a little bit was dealing with the co-ops. They said it's usually just a smooth thing, and they ran into right in, and it wasn't such a smooth thing, but that's not their fault. They can't control that. So it's like every time I would have a question and I would text, he would get back to me usually that same day with a very detailed answer about it. And being I was in electrical work, I understood the electrical part of it, and he answered it perfectly. So I was very happy about it. It just was really interesting because a lot of it really followed exactly how I had envisioned it, and also as Wolf River had projected it. The thing that was exciting, well, number one, hopefully the drop in my bills is the most exciting, but the other was just knowing that it's green energy. There's no carbon footprint to it at all. There was some in making it, you know what I mean? But other than that, now with it on here, there isn't any. And that to me is what we should all be doing.